Welcome to Holy Golden Doodles channel. Meet our associates, their ranking in our pack, their status as our house dogs, and most importantly, our family members. Follow us as our 8-week-old puppies grow up to hopefully become healthy moms of healthy puppies for qualified owners. Health testing, milestones, things they learn, cuteness they share, all included here. Good morning, all you doodle buddies. I guess I'm starting the video out with Paw Wax. That's something I discovered that you can put on your dog or cat's paw pads and their nose to help with the dryness, help keep mud, snow, ice, all that sticking in their paw pads. And there's more information about it and the ingredients in it further into the video. So here I am opening up the Paw Wax and checking the texture of it. And Roxy's watching me because she knows good and well I'm up to something. They can just sense it. And I'm going to show that I'm going to put the Paw Wax on her paws. She doesn't really have dry paws, but Paris and Boujee do. They run around wide open all the time out in the yard a lot more. See, there's the wax there. I had to put that smiley face in the way. I apologize. I had a house guest that was sitting there with, just in a deep sleep with her mouth hanging wide open. I didn't think they'd want to be on the video like that. So I covered that part up. So anyway, here I am doing the best I can to show you the Paw Wax. I'm reading the box. I make handmade soap, and everything in this Paw Wax is pretty much stuff that I have used in my soap, and it's all natural. So there I am putting that on Roxy's feet. She didn't mind a bit. You can put the can on there and rub the can and then rub the paw, which I saw that done on a picture when I was looking for it on Amazon. But then you can also put it on your hands and just rub it into their feet. And they say to let it dry, but it's kind of like a Vaseline texture. So I don't know if it does dry into a little shell to protect their feet like some little shoe soles would or what, but it's just like a Vaseline type cream, Vaseline-y type cream. You can put it on their nose, and that helps the dryness, if any, on their nose. Roxy doesn't have a dry nose. Sit. Here, they're all having to sit for their snack. Usually when I wave my hand down and say sit, they are down. But I couldn't figure out why Paris wouldn't sit down. And right after that, she started showing her blood portion of her heat. She's in heat, and that's why she wasn't doing anything. They get a little funny acting when they're in heat. They can get grumpy, or they can get real clingy, which is what Paris has done. She can't get enough of Pet Dad. She just standing right up against his legs constantly and wanting to be petted constantly. And then she goes in her little Paris cave. You'll see her in there. It's down the hall. There's a bed just down the hall where I can see him, and she's been going in there and laying down to be by herself. So here is that big thing that was floating in the sky that went over our house. Our news people told us during the day what time it would be coming over our house, and sure enough, Pet Dad saw it out there, so I videoed it. And there it is, just a little bit of it. And in the distance, which it wouldn't show up on the video, there was something silver, miles back that was behind it. I don't know if they were following it or what, but there was something silver, and I just couldn't get the video to pick it up because it was so tiny in the sky. Probably some type of airplane trailing behind it. But eventually it went into the clouds and disappeared. I'm not sure if it showed it on here, but it did go in there and just disappear. Yeah, there it goes. It just went behind a cloud and it was gone. So here's Paris and Boujee. You've seen it before when they were babies. So here I am on one of my Courier road trips. Just on my regular job, I put about 158 miles a day. And then I have my little business to where I run Courier trips on my own. And I definitely put over 100 on those. But it's not every day that I do it. Most days I do. There's a little waterfall. My oldest son went to see what that looked like because we had just recovered from that really heavy sleet storm that I posted on the last video, and boy, that waterfall looked amazing. Here's a destination of another trip, which just shows you why I haven't had a lot of time to video the girls, because I've been driving an extra lot of time. There's Roxy. She got brushed, and that's her recliner. She got up in her recliner and was resting. The reason that's her recliner is it used to be our recliner, and it quit opening, so we let her have it because she loves to lay in it. It's a chair and a half, and it's leather, and why not keep it? So there's break time, just showing between one of my runs. Pouring down rain. I couldn't even get out and walk for exercise, which is usually what I do on my breaks because I drive so much. But I was just sitting there watching it rain and waiting for time to leave for the next trip. But with Paris being in heat right now, I think she's probably going into her second week of being in heat. I had to call the groomer because I wasn't really sure that they would be able to groom her with the other two on the 20th. And they said yes. They said just let them know so they'd be sure to do them last of the day to keep them away from the other dogs. And there's Boujee. She just got brushed, I think, or about to get brushed. And there's Roxy again, just showing you up close on her. So these diapers that I got off of Amazon when they were very little to prepare, there's the Paris cave. She's hid down in a cave by herself. That I got off of Amazon to be prepared for when they started their heat cycle. I tell you, I've used diapers before on dogs that I've had that became senior dogs and they dribbled pee and stuff and they would not stay up. But these heat things, they are perfect. They do not fall down. They don't seem to mind wearing them. We've had Boujee wear hers just to prepare her. See, there's the diaper. Paris has got it on. When she first put it on, she looked around behind her like, what in the world is that? Even though she had tried them. But the tail hole on there fits perfect. The Velcro's good on them, fits tight. And I got 2 diapers for each dog. And I think they was somewhere around $52 or something like that for them. But and that sounds expensive, but they really were good. And you don't have to put a pad in them. You can get a couple to wash one while you're using one. They're kind of thick, you can tell by looking at them. But I went ahead and got some panty liners for people. And I show on here in just a few minutes how to put that all on there. It's kind of hard to do on a video to show that, but there's a hole for the tail, and then you put that panty liner where it looks like it's narrowest on the diaper, right below the tail hole, where it would like go under the belly sort of, and then the back of it where the Velcro is on the back, that goes up on their back, so you'll know not to put it above the hole for that. And they're Alfie brand. I'm going to try to put the link in there, like I said. Anyway, you pull that wrinkly part, you straighten that out so you can get the liner to stick down right. And right in there is where you put the pad. And there's a little thin panty liner, and they're just cheap as can be. There's about 50 of them for, I think, $3.60, $3.50, something, a package, which would be plenty. And you just stick it down on there, and then when you put them on there, it catches a lot. I mean, it really does do a good job. But other than that, we give her a break from them every once in a while. All of our floors are luxury vinyl, like that wood planks. Yeah, planks. And so I keep always a mop water with bleach in it or mop water with vinegar in it all the time, just to clean up any kind of spills. They don't pee in the house and they don't poop in the house unless they just rarely have done it, and that's rare if they just couldn't help it. But we don't have that problem with them, so I just keep the mop water for any kind of spills or anything, and then there's no problem. With visitor dogs or anything, I can just clean up right after them. So there's the liner stuck down on the little heat diaper, and the part on my left hand is what goes up over the back. This is how easy. You put the tail hole first. Boujee's modeling because Paris is a little grumpy and messy right now. Put that over the back, and then you reach down there and get those Velcro straps want to stick to each other, so it took me a minute. Pull that strap up on the right side. Pull that strap up on the left side where they're barely touching. They're very, very adjustable. You can make them way bigger or way tighter, and that's it. And they just stay up so good. They don't slide on their hair. I don't know how they made those things where they didn't slide on the dog hair, because Boo's got a lot of dog hair, but it stays right up. And she didn't like it too much. She was leaning up against the couch. But in just a few steps, she was all right. They were going out to potty, and what Pet Dad does, he takes them out and takes the diaper off of Paris so she can potty. And probably 3-4 times a day is plenty. And they're super easy to put back on, the diapers back on. I keep one with a clean pad in it, and one she's got on hers. And then you can just take, when she goes potty, you take the dirty diaper off, you put the clean one on, and then swap out the pad and the dirty one after she's already went on her way. Hello everybody. If you've made it this far, you've already watched the majority of the video, and I wanted to just come on at the very end and explain when I did showed the Paw Wax on the video. Here's the Paw Wax box. Here's the Paw Wax. I tried to show the directions so you all could just read it, and it turned out sideways. And I can't flip it without throwing the whole thing off. It's a lot, but I'm just going to read you the directions, okay? The ingredients in this Paw Wax is white beeswax, aloe, sunflower seed oil, coconut oil, vegetable oil, shea butter, carnauba wax, candelilla wax, and vitamin E. And the directions on it is you just put a small amount into the paw pads or apply it to the nose. Make sure it's fully absorbed and allow the paws to dry before activity. I don't get that because it's like a really good cream or something. A little goes a long way. Use daily for maintenance and best results. Our Paw Wax is designed to relieve cracked and chapped paw pads and snouts while also protecting from rough surfaces and harsh weather during summer, winter, or any other season. Produced in an FDA certified facility, our product gives you a complete peace of mind. Now, I got this off of Amazon. It is made by Natureland Organic. I'm not really all that worried about organic stuff. If you are, great. But like, you can have an organic garden and somebody's field full of pesticide can wash rainwater off of it right down into your organic garden. So, you know, I'm not really worried about that. But for those of you that are, this Natureland Organic Protect, Heal, Repair Damaged Paws Paw Wax. It's 100% natural with aloe vera. Now, I do not get anything off of this. I'm not affiliated with Natureland Paw Wax at all, but I got it because my Doodles have to go out and potty. Let me straighten this camera up while as you can see, I'm laying on my bed. I'm in my room where it's quiet. They go out to potty, and this has really helped not let mud or snow and ice balls collect up into their hair and in their feet pads. And I really have seen a difference in it. Also, Paris and Boujee have the driest paw pads. I don't know if it's because they run so much in the yard. Roxy's more, older. She's 4 now. More calm. I don't know what that is, but Paris and Boujee, it has made a huge difference in their paw pads. And also, I put it on all of them's nose. I got into that habit when I had my English Bulldogs because they had that, some kind of deal, a condition on their nose where their nose would just crack, I mean from dryness. And it does happen to some dogs. So, but I want to come on here at the end and say that and clarify that a little bit. Anything I've mentioned, which for sure is the puppy diapers for when they're in heat, and this Paw Wax stuff, I'm going to link it in the description if I can find where I bought them. Now, I bought the puppies' heat diapers when they were little. Right after, in that picture, you're going to see of them when they were babies in the video. But I tell you, they are good. But I'll talk about that when I voice over the video just in a few seconds here. I just want to thank you all for watching. If you haven't been getting notifications on my videos, just be sure your notification bell is clicked and click like, comment, even if you got to just put a happy face, a sad face, I don't like this video face, whatever you want to do, because I feel like my video got throttled, probably because I put that big round thing up on its own video that was on the news a lot, and it's white. Sometimes you get things happen to your videos when you do that. And all it was is it flew over my house, and the news told me it was going to, so I videoed it and put it on here. But anyway, I don't know if that's really what happened, but I sure did see the viewership count go south. So if you're not getting any notifications, just do that if you would. Click like, share, or subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying hard to get my subscriber amount up enough to where I can monetize the girls' videos. And so, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to get more videos out. I'm trying hard to get more videos out more often. So, thanks again. Be blessed. Bye for now.